Welcome to the Taryn Reeves Show, where your journey to empowerment takes center stage. I'm your host, Taryn Reeves, best-selling author and publishing expert. Together, we'll dive into the hearts and minds of visionaries, disruptors, and trailblazing leaders to explore the most compelling and thought-provoking ideas in life, business, and marketing. Let's inspire, impact, and ignite. This is the Taryn Reeves Show. Alrighty, today we're diving into a question that I get asked like all the time. What does it take to create a best-selling nonfiction book? Now, as per usual, I'm not here to throw fluff at you and talk about magic overnight success. We all know there's no such thing. I'm talking about real, practical, actionable steps because a bestseller isn't just written, it's crafted and it's strategically launched. So, by the end of this episode, you'll walk away with clarity on what makes a book sell, stand out, and transform you into the go to authority in your niche. Now, let's start with the number one truth: best sellers solve problems. A best selling nonfiction book isn't about you, it's about your reader. So, tip number one: identify your audience's biggest problem. Bestsellers resonate because they provide a solution, whether that's transforming your mindset, improving your health, skyrocketing a business. Think, what keeps your readers up at night? And go even deeper than that. It's not often things that they voice out loud. Think about what they also might be feeling that they're too afraid to voice out loud. Those are the questions, those are the solutions that you need to provide. Write about that. Here's an example. Atomic Habits by James Clear didn't promise a life-changing theory. It promised clear, actionable steps to build better habits, and it solved a universal problem. Your job is to be a guide, to become the guide. Position your book as the bridge that takes your reader from where they are to where they want to be. Let's talk about structure, the bones of your book. Every successful nonfiction book starts with a strong concept. Test your idea. These are the things that you need to ask yourself. Is it clear? Is it compelling? Is it unique? A best-selling book needs to take your readers on a journey. Think of it as 3 acts. You've got a problem, a solution, and a transformation. With the problem, you want to hook them in, show them that you get it, you get them. Your solution: break it down into actionable, digestible steps. Give everything away. I know that this is something that scares a lot of people, but if people can read your book and they can take action and get results right away, what do you think that does to your relationship with that reader? It accelerates it faster than you can imagine. And then the transformation. Paint a picture of what's possible if they follow the guidance that you're providing them with the book. Make them feel hopeful, excited. Think of the possibilities. Here's an example. Brene Brown. She wrote a book, Dare to Lead, which I'm sure a lot of you know. And it starts by identifying the struggles that leaders face. And then what it does is it delivers tools and finishes with how to integrate them for lasting change. So, what you need to do is you need to write in layers, if you like. Use real life stories, research frameworks, and actionable steps. People remember stories. You don't want to sound like regurgitated textbooks. Tell them a story. They will remember the story, but they buy because of the results that those stories and those actionable steps will get them. Here's a truth bomb. Writing a best-selling nonfiction book just isn't about what you say, it's how you say it. You want to write like a leader, clear, confident, and engaging. Cut the fluff, cut the bullshit. Every word should add value to the person reading that book. We're all time poor. We don't need fluff. We need results. You want to use a conversational tone, right? As if you're talking one-on-one over a coffee or a cocktail, whatever it is, with that individual person. Because if you are able to reach through the pages and grab their attention and make them feel like it's just you and them, it's honestly magic. Trust me, your voice matters. And when you're talking directly to your reader, the results are incredible. So sprinkle in personal stories where relevant as well. People want to have a relationship with the person that they're buying from. Gone are the days where people are happy to buy from these unknown, faceless, nameless brands and people. People are craving connection. And because of the amount of marketing noise out there, if you are able to sprinkle in personal stories, they connect readers to you personally, you as the individual, you as the brand, you as the business, and it builds trust. And remember, your story supports the reader's transformation. It's not a memoir. So the stories that you're telling need to be told in a very specific way that act as teaching points, if you like, for their transformation. Now, marketing bestsellers don't sell themselves, people. Just like everything in business, you need to continuously market this thing. Writing the book is just step one. Bestsellers need to be launched strategically. There's a whole formula behind this, baby. What you want to do is you want to build buzz before you launch. How do you do that? You want to do audience building, positioning, and you want to have a launch strategy. Let's talk about audience building. You want to grow your email list, your social media following, and your network. You want to be sharing value packed content around your specific topic to those people. You then want to partner with podcasts, speak on stages, and get media mentions and share the problem that your book solves. And then you don't just want to upload your book and hope for sales. I see so many people go, oh my gosh, I wrote a book, I've launched on Amazon. And then they've got no plan after that. It's like baking a cake and nobody's coming to the party. We don't want that. You want to create a pre-launch campaign, offer bonuses, rally your early leaders, and ask for reviews. That social proof is gold. Let's look at authors like Alex Hormozy with $100 million offers, right? He nailed his marketing, turned his book into a lead generation machine for his business. In fact, a lot of people are saying that his latest books for $100 million leads was one of the best executed book launches they've ever seen. And it was. If you haven't seen that, I highly suggest you go and even use that as a base example as your book because it was magic. Remember this, your book doesn't have to sell millions of copies to be a bestseller. A clear strategy can help you hit Amazon bestseller lists and others if you do the work. Last but not least, let's talk about the mindset. That little inner critic that comes along and tells you you're not good enough to do anything. Writing a best-selling book takes commitment. I'm not going to lie. It takes courage as well to put your ideas out there. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Your book will never be perfect in your eyes. Never, ever. I've written 7 of them now. And each time I read them or I go back to use content from them or things like that, I go, oh, I should have said that like that. I should say it like this. So it's never going to be perfect. Focus on creating a book that solves a problem and serves your audience. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just need to show up authentically and lead your readers to results. It's that simple. I always say your wisdom deserves to be shared. So share it. There you have it. The key ingredients for a best-selling nonfiction book. Solve a problem, structure it for impact, write with authority, and launch it strategically. Remember, you're not just writing a book, you're building your legacy. If this episode has lit a fire in your butt and you're ready to take the next step, head to automaticauthority.com for resources, strategies, and support to write, publish, and launch your nonfiction book the right way. I'm looking forward to seeing your words come to life. That's a wrap on today's episode. If you love the insights and inspiration, don't let it end here. Hit subscribe to stay connected and turn your visions into reality alongside our community of changemakers. I'm Taryn Reeves. Thank you for joining me. And remember, your story has power. See you in the next episode.